you can be kind of, just focused on the reselling and the integrating and the training, or you can go all the way to the custom side. It's something that a lot of solution providers can get into.
Hi everyone, welcome back to CRN In-Depth, where we dive into a big CRN story unfolding now with the reporter who covered it. I'm Gina Narcisi, Senior Editor for CRN, and today I'm speaking with my colleague Dylan Martin, Senior Editor for CRN, who just finished his cover story on CRN Magazine on AI. So Dylan, your cover story focuses on how some solution providers have spent the last several years, building practices around AI, and they're ready to take advantage of this new explosion in demand and interest thanks to generative AI technologies like ChatGPT. So can you talk about how some of these partners you talk to are making money from AI?
When we think about what are the opportunities in AI broadly for system integrators, value-added resellers, etc., it's really about providing the infrastructure and services that you need to run underneath what you see as the consumer-facing application like ChatGPT. You got to think about what are all the services and infrastructure that you're using for ChatGPT. So organizations want to be building all sorts of applications using AI, and so that's where we have solution providers like WWT or Insight. They are, for one, reselling the hardware and software, servers, management platforms, etc. But then you're also making money from various services, and that can be like integrating and installing those systems, and then the software on top. You also have training, opportunities to make money from training. The more interesting opportunities are around consulting and also customization.
It's so interesting because it's such a new space, but it seems like there's so many avenues for partners to kind of harness their own strengths and sort of play to their own strengths and get into AI that way.
Not all the solution providers are doing all of those services, like some are. You can be kind of, just focused on the reselling and the integrating and the training, or you can go all the way to the custom side. It's something that a lot of solution providers can get into.
That's great. And so, who are the big vendors that these solution providers are working with?
When I was talking to, these solution providers, which included big ones like WWT, Insight, and then smaller companies like Microway and Mark III Systems, but also newer companies like Lambda and Quantify, there was one vendor that kind of came up more than others, and that was NVIDIA. NVIDIA makes GPUs, graphics processing units. Those are the chips that can run AI workloads much faster than CPUs in many cases. But NVIDIA has increasingly become more of a systems company or a full stack company, because they're also building more and more software that can help you develop and manage AI applications. But you also have other big vendors: Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud. Then you have OEMs like Dell and HPE that they sell the systems, but they're also starting to create some of their own AI services that partners can use.
What kinds of opportunities do these solution providers see in generative AI? It's still obviously a very emerging space.
Some of the opportunities for generative AI are the same as the broader umbrella of AI applications, providing the compute, storage, networking, just kind of the basic infrastructure. The difference with generative AI is that these generative AI models are so much bigger, so you need to be providing larger clusters of systems, cloud instances that have greater capability. But I think the more unique opportunity is around things that I was talking about before, like, data governance and model risk management. I think there's a lot of custom work and a lot of consulting work that can be done. Organizations can take advantage of the great capability that come with these generative AI models, but also hoping to, use that capability in a way that also doesn't present the various risks that we have seen with some of these models out in the wild.
Yeah, and obviously security is a totally different topic for another day in relation to AI.
It's a huge topic in generative AI, and it definitely was mentioned in my cover story, but you could write a whole other cover story on the security implications and the security needs of generative AI technologies. So I definitely agree.
Absolutely. If you want to check out more, pick up a copy of the June edition of CRN Magazine or head to crn.com. Thanks for chatting with me today, Dylan.